Hi everyone, I am going to show you how to create and manage groups in ENDMS. So this is a little bit confusing, so bear with me, but what you're going to do is when you log in, you'll see your screen that looks like this. Over here, you have your drop-down menu of your rosters, and if you have created any groups, they're here. If you want to create a group, you come down to Actions and you select New Group, and then you choose the name of what you want to name it. So for our in-school specialists, they often create groups for their different hours, like first hour, second hour, first block, second block. They also might create groups for their follow-up students because they are not on different rosters. So they might create, follow-up 2017, 2018. For out of school, sometimes we do this for enrollments. Managers like to see which students have been enrolled in different years. So I'm going to create one that says 2017, 2018 enrolled. So that could be a way for a manager to see who is enrolled during the 2017, 2018 program year, because students are rolling over, so they could have been enrolled in a previous year. I'll come down, I'll click submit. So now I have a new group here that's labeled 2017, 2018 enrolled. To add students to this group, this is a little bit confusing. You're going to click edit. So the screen's going to look kind of the same as when you're creating a group. Then down here where it says participants individually included in this group is where you're going to select them. You're going to select them from your active roster or your follow-up roster, whichever kind of group you're creating. When you click this drop-down menu, you'll see the rosters that you have available to you. When I click it, you're going to see all the rosters that I have access to, since on my end I have access to many different rosters. But for you, you should really only see your rosters, so it will be much easier for you on your end. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to find the roster that I'm using for this test example. Let me find it. Sorry, it might take a second. Okay. You'll see the names of the students on that roster populate over here. So if you have 20 students on that roster, all 20 names will populate. I'm going to click the blue add button. So you'll see that name of that student pop up. You have to click submit in order for it to save, and you'll see the name of that student pop up underneath the group. So now when you want to see which students are in which group, you'll come up here and you'll see them pop up here. In order to remove a student from a group, I've tried deleting them this way and it doesn't work. So what I suggest is you click the name of the student, you click under groups, you can see which groups they're in, and you can click remove participant from group. Are you sure you want to remove them? Okay. And then they're no longer in that group. So now when I go back here, I'm no longer in that group. So that is how you create and manage groups.